Hello friends, today we will continue to see the luckiest people caught on camera alive. There are unbelievable things from natural factors or human impacts that happen before human eyes that we synergize. Stick with us, you'll experience a lot of unexpected moments. In his leisure moments, the man groped for the phone in his pocket below, but slipped it for a fraction of a second, and it fell directly into the fishing hole in the ice. That is unimaginable. In an act of benevolent kindness, he intended to feed the seagulls with his lips, but in exchange, they offered him more than he could have ever expected. That's crazy. When the package abruptly fell and plummeted to the ground in front of the carrier's helplessness, he was attempting to remove it from the truck cautiously and safely. It's risky. I can't believe what I see. When the scrolls above abruptly lost their equilibrium and dropped, the employee who was dragging the scrolls below had to run as fast as one's leg can carry one. Oh my God! The golf club and golf ball flew away as a result of the man's forceful action but weak grasp. Oh my God! The bartender was shaking the jar while the top was still on, causing all the powder inside to spatter in his face. Thank God, it's not spice powder for him. Oh no! The opposite vehicle's right side became imbalanced when the guy removed the clay pot, and he tried to stop the other pot from breaking by holding it with his arm, but the end snapped. That was so incredible when the footage catches the incredible sight of a whale shark leaping completely out of the water in front of witnesses, despite the fact that encounters with them are exceedingly rare. Oh my God! The driver was able to keep the truck upright for a brief length of time after it completely lost its balance and nearly crashed to the right, and thankfully no one was injured. The fortunate thing in life sometimes is just capturing special moments with your closest buddy from a height of thousands of meters, as they will undoubtedly become priceless memories, amazingly incredible. Before the disaster, a second stop was made, or else the outcome would have been as grim as the automobile in front of it. Thank God, no one was injured. Because of how quickly they occur, landslides can interfere with various infrastructure initiatives for people. Humans are quite insignificant in the natural world, and we are really lucky to be able to see this video without actually being there. That was so scary. Unbelievable. The haughty guy stopped in front of the plane that had just picked up speed on the ground and was about to take off without flinching. No way. How is it possible that the biker is moving from the top of the mountain to its base at breakneck speed, while the camera on his helmet has recorded the entire scene? A powerful and massive wave that covered the ocean engulfed a big army ship. In the larger scheme of things, we barely registered. Astonishingly wonderful. Thankfully, no one was hurt since everyone on board had practiced extreme self-control. That was so unbelievable when the courageous guy runs quickly over the plane's wing while wearing only a pair of safety glasses, weights and weights. It's a perilous scenario that seems to only occur in Hollywood movies. Thank God nobody was injured. Oh wow, a large volume of water gushed over the surrounding road like a flood as workmen brought a finished cargo ship to the surface for usage, thanks to no one being on the road at the time. The worst natural calamities ever are floods, which ruin everything in their path and wipe out all life. Fortunately, there are ways to mitigate flood damage. The luck is that nobody is in the water. A single bird flying about might not be much. Oh my God, a large flock is dreadful. Humans are currently not equipped to explore the entire ocean, and we have no idea what species is swimming beneath the enormous rolling wave that has a long white form. That's terrifying. Whatever the situation, what matters is how I respond to it. That's truly right. Oh my goodness. A wild elephant became enraged and pursued the guy before attacking. Fortunately, the man managed to flee, but the elephant nonetheless smashed into the bridge and caused significant damage. Well, the container instantly toppled to the right when the driver made a left turn, illustrating the risk when the container box is not tightly fastened. Fortunately, no one was hurt. No way. How could the man's push cause the roof of the swing to flip over, dumping all the water on him? Oh my God. The old woman was cleaning the yard when the entire home fell in front of her in a second, creating a hazardous scenario. Fortunately, no one was wounded, which was a disguised blessing. Well, in an effort to prevent the 2 pizzas from spilling, the dog leaped at the girl, who was fortunate to dodge it. However, the dog wound to ripping off the owner's clothes. That was crazy. You have to believe your best buddy when they say, "My automobile." That was unexpected, dangerous, How lucky there are when the three workers were alert enough to see the risk and avoid being hurt when all the goods on the car crashed to the ground. Thank goodness they noticed and avoided it. Oh my God. When the rear shelf collapsed, the bartender was literally left behind by death. But luckily, he was spared. Thank God he wasn't wounded. When the water rushed inside the house in less than 10 seconds, the couple was watching television and feared for their safety. Unbelievable. That no one was hurt is good news. Oh no! The little cat was discovered to be caught in the elevator door, and although the situation was exceedingly perilous, the guy was happily able to extricate it in time, sparing the cat from certain death. Incredible. An uncommon occurrence happened at the gym when a guy managed to remove the steel wire off the weight machine, forcing the man to tumble backwards, but thankfully sustaining no significant injuries. Thankfully, the driver realized his error and returned in time to stop the car before it caused an accident. He had forgotten to switch off the engine when he got off. No way, how could a girl play a VR game and strike the television in that manner? That's so difficult to understand. When the fortunate man got out of the car to close the gate and noticed that the car was coming toward him, how lucky! He swiftly moved aside and avoided the collision. Thank God. The fortunate woman observed a nearby parachute being blown away by a strong wind and made the decision to leave her chair in order to safety after realizing the threat. The owner had the chance to discover that the roof rack needed to be strengthened more firmly rather than letting it fall outdoors and cause difficulties for other people when the vehicle washing machine ripped it out of the roof. Oh, that's great. Nature never ceases to amaze us with her wonders, such as the gorgeous Rainbow Bridge. How lucky! That was thankfully photographed gently rising from the horizon and then vanishing. Everything will be impressive if you are already an impressive man. Too awesome. Oh my God. A snake approached the woman as she was focused on her phone. Thankfully, she was able to raise her leg up, and the snake was startled enough to turn the other way. When the cash drawer was left open because the employee intended to return to collect the products, the merchandise was pushed back and dropped in front of the consumer. The poor man assisted the driver in reversing the vehicle so that he could position the vehicle correctly, but no one assisted in alerting him to what was behind him. Oh, poor fellow. Well, due to inertia, the summoned bag fell directly behind the loader, causing him to fall all the way to the ground while sitting on it. Of course, no one was injured. Humans are always capable of doing marvels that appear to belong exclusively in fairy tales. That was so amazing. They virtually successfully construct a ladder that allows us to climb to the blue clouds. Oh well. The good news for this man is that his car already performs the same purpose, so he probably no longer needs a convertible. Indeed, you never know when karma may strike. There were several other seats, so how was the young man able to be lucky enough to sit on the edge of the chair? Impossible. Oh my God. The pizza fell, but the man scooped it up and dusted it before continuing to deliver. Without the camera, the ordered may not understand why there were so many nuts in their pizza. Thank God. The choice to purchase an anti-theft camera was wise and lucky, since it not only keeps your house safe, but also enables you to check the status of your packages throughout shipping. The player wearing number 6 should be given the title of Luckiest Feats, since he just saved the home team from a situation where they are ahead by 1 point. That was awesome. Oh, the reality that males can never fully comprehend women, and that women always think more complexly than men is supported by several real-world examples, of which this video is a glaring example. You should definitely warm up well before starting a training session in order to achieve high efficiency. You should also maintain a strong will in front of the McDonald's store too. Well done, my man. Men always have a limit established for them. All they need is an opportunity to cross it. They don't need someone to push them over it. They will undoubtedly alter. That's great. God knows, in the tug of war, a leader is always someone who works with his thoughts. He tugged at his own gist rather than his body's power. If you are already thin and a goalie, exactly like him, football is a dangerous sport that necessitates a lot of luck. Oh my God, we are grateful that he is still in good enough health to do sports.
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh wow, automatic gates phase to assist people in taking off their clothing in the chilly winter to her embarrassment. Feeding a child might be a difficult task, but feeding a mother is most likely a violent game. Oh wow! The man took advantage of the few minutes he was eating to slumber, but he did not forget to properly preserve his meal. Husbands that are nice, good cooks, and occasionally break tables like that are the types of husbands that wives always marry. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh wow. The man on his way to the grocery appeared to have just missed his arm workout day and was feeling bad. A fashion expert is displaying his full costume, including all of its peculiar, unusual, and straightforward components on the inside and outside, from his feet to his ears. Amazingly incredible, buddy. Oh well, having the chance to test the door's strength was a terrific opportunity for the young man, and thankfully the glass is still in good condition. Oh hell yeah. The greatest human initiative is teamwork, which increases our productivity, efficiency, and ability to save time. A good illustration of this is how we can use video. Oh my god. The guy simply needs one switch to respond to his lover as she teases him out of the vehicle window, probably pleading with God to bless his life after the video. To be able to build a brand, you must not only have a bright, confident grin, but also one that can be readily removed for complete cleaning. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my god. Unaware of the weight of the man with the large physique, the driver lost his balance and tilted the vehicle, forcing the man to fall into the ditch without any injuries. The girl got food in her mouth from the bird, but she was also lucky since she wasn't wounded. It's risky. Thankfully, God granted him another chance to flee obligations, a marriage, and even diapers for the baby. Please, God, grant him a third opportunity to live when he returns. He was a lucky man since his retrograde made him knowledgeable of his preferences and search criteria. Well done, buddy. The young man just avoided a prank kick from his friend in a matter of seconds, forcing the friend to lose his balance and fall to the ground right away. How lucky. The fortunate driver provided himself with a fantastic chance to be in a position to inform his wife that he had to get a new phone, not because he wanted to switch phones. That's great. Everything a parent does for his kids serves as an endless source of amusement for them. Nothing could make me happier. Even though he dropped the TV, the genuine football fan was extremely fortunate to retain it undamaged in time for the celebration when his beloved team triumphed. Thank goodness nothing occurred. Thank you for watching all the videos of AMV Funny Videos. If we haven't told your lucky story, tell us about your luck in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for the earliest notifications. See you in the next videos. Good luck.